this week. Just some shit. Might as well get into gaming as usual. Started with Assassin's Creed Unity. Ubisoft announced the season pass. That's a story expansion of Arno set outside of Paris. It's entitled Dead Kings. Supposedly the darkest Assassin's Creed story they've ever written. And also you get Assassin's Creed Chronicles China, which is a 2.5D, whatever that is, action platformer set in China with Xiao Jun. So Assassin's Creed in China, whole thing's $30, and it's all this shit's coming out early 2015.
Okay. 2.5D is basically it's a 2D like game, except the in-game character models are 3D. So it's like playing the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Like
yeah,
where it's a 2D side scroller, but all its figures are in 3 dimensions. So
I don't know how people feel about playing a side scroller.
Assassin's Creed, I don't know how well, I don't know.
Because the Assassin's Creed side scrollers that I've played at least were meh.
I mean, who knows? I mean, if you get it with that comes with the season pass. So,
yeah.
I mean, heck,
might as well
get the season pass. I mean, screw it, why not, right?
Yeah.
I'll wait until I hear things about that. But I'm more interested in the Assassin's Creed Unity because I think
awesome.
Assassin's Creed needs an extremely dark story.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's what I really hope that
when they say the story is the darkest, yeah, they're saying Unity is the darkest story they've ever wrote, or Dead Kings?
That is the darkest story.
Dead Kings.
But Unity already seems kind of like a dark story.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
that's gonna get
I'm actually really fucking excited about that. So, to me, I'm going to hold off until I hear about the Assassin's Creed China thing.
Yeah.
The thing that's exciting about this is maybe later there will be
a full-fledged game with
an
this
Asian Assassin's Creed game.
The last Chronicles game was Altair, and that game just kind of sucked.
Oh yeah, DS.
No, PSP.
That was it. Yeah, oh yeah.
Or no, it might have been on the DS.
What?
It was
either it was on the DS or the PSP.
It was on the DS because Bloodlines was PSP.
Bloodlines was on PSP.
Which was another.
Yeah, Chronicles was a side scroller and it just kind of sucked.
Yeah, okay.
I don't.
In terms of gameplay, anyway, they could have changed it since.
Yeah.
But.
Huh. So you guys can get this.
I'll probably end up getting it. I don't know if I'll get the Seasons Pass immediately. Like,
yeah.
I'm kind of in the same boat as you. It's like, if Chronicles seems okay, then I'll be like, I'll save money on it. I'll get the Seasons Pass, and it's like, I'll save a little bit of money on everything.
Like, I bought the Seasons Pass for Black Flag later on.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Bioshock Infinite Complete Edition is coming to the PS3, 360, and the PC. It has all the DLC. It's $40. I forget when it's coming out, but
the Complete Edition is a stupid name.
It's cool that they're putting out everything, but the name is just terrible.
Yeah. I honestly feel like it should be coming to PS4 as well. But
yeah, it should come to PS4 and Xbox One. Like that game's already pretty. Imagine it on next gen.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool.
Because, I mean, I wanted to buy Bioshock Infinite for myself, and I wanted to get the DLC, but I was just kind of like...
It's going to come out eventually.
They're going to put out a Game of the Year edition of this game, or whatever, a complete edition now.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll just wait, so... Yeah, and that's just my opinion on it, so...
They could have called it Game of the Year edition, because
that
that was
would've
a
been
really fucking good game.
Yeah.
That did win Game of the Years, you know?
Yeah.
But,
whatever.
Yeah, I think it should be on the new systems as well. That'd be fucking rad. And when it hits $20, I'll pick it up, because I really want to play the Burial at Sea.
Yeah.
Together, the Burial at Sea stuff is $30.
That's bullshit.
So there, you get the full game and all the DLC for super cheap.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But anyways, PlayStation TV comes to North America October 14th for $100. It allows PS4, the streaming of PS4 games to another TV, and it also plays Vita, PSP, and classic games. There's also another version with a DualShock 3, 8GB memory card, and the Lego Movie video game for $140. It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to get the TV because now it's been different since I'm moving, but a lot of me, I go back and forth between rooms, so it would be really nice to just have my PS4 plugged up in the spot where I can have it hardwired up and just have this contraption in my room if like mom's like if it's like oh I can't use a TV in the living room, I can play in my room now.
Yeah.
Now I also do I found my really long like 25-foot Ethernet cable, so that kind of negates that, but that could be also where we're moving. I don't know where they're going to put the internet router, so it's going to be like.
But at the same time, you don't even have to worry about charging the controller because as long as you have the micro USB and a thing that's slotted into a wall socket, boom, there you go.
Yeah, so.
This is a cool fucking device, I feel, because one, yeah, it does play PS4 games, by streaming, I guess.
Yeah.
That's cool, but it's a cheap way to play Vita games. Not every video game is going to work on here, but if you got that too, then you can get Vita games.
Yeah, which is
fucking
pretty cool. Yeah.
Or even just like stream it from your Vita to your TV, so it's like, hey, I got a bigger screen to look at now. I don't need to squint.
Yeah, it's just a really cool device.
I might get one.
So yeah, I might pick one. It's just
because I'm gonna be moving on.
the reason why I would get one is to play Vita games because I don't play PS4 on another TV.
Yeah.
But
how big is it
but
gonna
for
be?
like you,
that'd be
or
perfect.
maybe you, I don't know your situation. But yeah, it'd be cool.
How big is it, like screen wise?
I don't
There,
think
there is no screen. It's like a set-top box thing.
Yeah, you plug in your TV.
Oh, you plug into your TV.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a second TV, so what's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Exactly.
Until I buy like a second TV, then it would be.
Yeah.
Put another TV next to you.
And there's
so that you
like
just go
when this thing launches, you can play. There's like 700 games you can play.
Whew.
So
This might be fucking worth it.
Now,
So-
because I'm paying so much for it, I hope I can stream these games for free.
It might be a lot cheaper than getting an actual game, but I mean,
Or
think about it. If you have this game for the long run, though, I mean, if it's $100, $100 is going to cover the cost of every game.
$100 covers the cost of that. It doesn't cover the cost of the game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the game.
but at the same time, I hope it's cheaper than the PlayStation now.
Yeah.
Because they're charging you like $8 to play the game for 4 hours. It's like, I should be paying you $8 for this entire game and
Exactly.
in some cases.
That's the problem with PlayStation now. They need to change that to a subscription service or it's going to fucking fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. Final Fantasy 15, they said it's 55% complete.
That's cool.
Like, I think we had this conversation before. I'm okay with that because the way that it sounds, that they completely scrapped that game once they started making it for next gen.
Yeah, they didn't scrap the actual game. They just
Like a lot of the
completely restarted it for the new system.
That's what I mean. So it's like, so 55% done for. I'm trying to think. How long do you think they've known
2
about?
years, they said.
For 2 years, maybe by
Early 2016.
early 2016 we should have one.
Yeah.
Which means hopefully Kingdom Hearts 3 by
Yeah.
2017.
You have to have a release date set by fall 2015, I feel. And then release it 2016.
Yeah.
But
Even though they have a working demo, which I think would hope it would be. I would almost maybe hope that they're getting their shit in gear. And maybe they'll try to.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want it to be a bad game, but it's like.
They'll try to
Early
get out maybe
2016,
holiday.
maybe early 2016. I don't want it any earlier than early 2016. Like that's even fucking pushing it. I feel like if they're only 55% done now, early 2016 is like the. If it comes out any earlier than that, then like I'm not even gonna bother. I might get Type 0 just because
you
the
can
Type
play
O.
the demo.
Because I can play the demo. That may be the whole reason. I heard Type 0 was okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, why not?
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people just finally want to fucking play this game. And
'Cause
the
this
demo
is-
is supposed to be a couple hours long.
So yeah, it might be worth it.
Yeah.
So.
So, I mean, Final Fantasy 15 is happening.
Woo!
Yeah, that's all that
Fuck
fucking
right.
matters. Grand Theft Auto 5 on PS4, Xbox One, PC will get a... This is not confirmed by Rockstar, but something leaked about all the new content that's being added to the new versions. And there's a first-person mode. Not first-person combat, not first-person shooting. When you're walking around, you can be in first person. When you're driving, you can be in first person. I don't give a fuck about the walking.
Yeah.
The driving is sick because they've also detailed the cars
And the inside.
like a literal fucking racing games, like the tachometer and everything.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sick.
Only Rockstar has enough money to throw at that.
No,
shit.
but there's one thing I would do.
Just throw that in there, like
Yeah.
so. People who buy this game might not ever even fucking use that, but it's like, fuck it.
The one thing I would do with the first person walking around is I would be able to stare a hooker in the eye before I hit her with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Hey.
Or it's just like, you know, or, you know, just like for the people who like to look, just go around and look at things, because there's a lot to look at.
Yeah.
In the GTA world, you can be like,
And
look at that.
GTA looked pretty on last gen. Imagine, like, how many times you'll be hitting the share button and look at shit.
Oh yeah, because now you have a share button.
I am legitimately fucking excited for this, you know? It's kind of a problem with the games industry now where, you know, you put out a game and then you put it out again a year later, you know?
I think
this is fucking awesome because of how much cool content they're adding and how much better an already near perfect game is going to be.
Yeah.
You know, it's just fucking sweet.
Like, they made The Last of Us better.
Something.
Yeah.
Something. It looks prettier and, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff.
And plus, that world is fucking cool.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome.
Yeah. And just driving around is fun cool. And I hope they add new songs. I don't know if they did for, like, the radio.
Well,
whatever.
I mean, I had this idea, like, be able to stream, like, actual radio station.
Or if the PS4 actually supported MP3 stuff, like you could put music on it, kind of like you could on 360 or something. Stream your own fucking music or something. Make your own.
That'd be cool.
That'd be sick, but yeah.
Or what if they got, this would be some really weird shit, like they got some kind of thing with one of the online, the one that comes with like, or like Pandora, Spotify, and it's like, boom, you can put a Spotify radio station.
You can connect to your Spotify playlist
and
or
just be
your Pandora
like,
stations.
you know, boom, pick a song from Spotify, and it's like, boom, here's a playlist. If I just want to listen to stuff that sounds like Diamond Plate all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
And we talked about this when this game, you know, was announced for, you know, the new systems. I want to play GTA Online again. I didn't play with it enough. It's not the greatest thing in the world. I thought it was going to be a lot more than what it was.
Yeah.
But it is fucking cool, and I just want to do it from a standpoint of, yo, let's just get together and just fuck around. Let's just go hijack a plane and drive the fuck around.
Or they just released Heist in like the old versions.
They haven't put them out yet.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were gonna wait until they put it, or even if they're like even greedy bastards and they're like, sorry, Heist next gen only, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, you have to buy it again.
Another 30 million copies.
Oh, I'm sorry, you have to buy it.
Plus, how many consoles would it sell? Because be like, I want to fucking do this shit, damn it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I feel that either Sony or Microsoft, mostly Sony, because Grand Theft Auto is more of a Sony thing, or a PlayStation thing, I feel.
Yeah, it's only the last two that's really been Xbox thing.
Yeah, they should have made a bundle with this.
Yeah.
But
I hear there's a GTA 5 theme. Well, it's not a bundle, but it's GTA 5 theme PS4. I don't know if it's
that
the release to the public.
made, I think.
I don't know if it's released to the public or not.
Yeah, it's not going to be sold. I think it's
just
sell to somebody for some charity or something.
I
I don't know.
Okay.
But that would be sick too. Blizzard has canceled its long in development MMO Titan. Now, this game has been in development for 7 years. There were supposedly 100 people that worked on this game. And it was like, it wasn't related to World of Warcraft at all. Basically, what I read is that the hook of this game is that you actually had an actual job. So you were like a mechanic or something. And then you, on the side, you were like fighting aliens. And all this type of stuff. And it had some interesting stuff going on, but they canceled it because they could not find the fun. That's literally what they said. We can't find the fun in this game.
So they made this game that's a really cool concept, but it's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was rumored that it cost them like $50 million, but that's like 1 month worth of World of Warcraft.
Yeah, they had
money, so it doesn't fucking
So I'm
but
okay with them just pulling the plug.
Exactly.
Because they said if it's not fun, don't put it out.
Exactly. Like, you know, that kind of joins, which I don't know if you guys remember, it kind of joins the graveyard of Blizzard games that they've just announced
and not put
the shit out of and then canceled. StarCraft Ghost never came out for the PS2 and the Xbox. That was supposed to be huge. And there was some like Warcraft Adventures, which was like a World of Warcraft or Warcraft adventure game or something. I never knew about that.
There's this something about the storm.
Heroes of the Storm.
Heroes of the Storm. Whatever.
Yeah, that's still in development.
Yeah.
It's not canceled yet, but it's taken a while to get out. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. But if you can't find the fun, don't put the fucking game out.
Exactly.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, its third mode is called Exo Survival, and it's a co-op mode, and it's basically survival with Modern Warfare 3, but I think there's some hooks with it.
But from the sounds of it, it's basically survival.
I mean, survival was fun. I mean, it's not a. I mean, here's the thing. I was already kind of planning on just getting the game just for the heck of it because of GameStop's new things, and I was like, if it's good, I'll keep it. If it's not good, $20 for a Call of Duty game because you trade in games and you get like $40 back. Yeah, $20 for a Call of Duty game is a fucking good deal, I think, especially for like a month's worth of playing, which is probably, even if I bought the game, unless it's really, really good, how much time I'd probably put into it. So it's like, it's nice, but it's not like, if I didn't already have the set in mind, it wouldn't be like, yeah, survival mode, I'm going to buy this game now.
This is something that I want to play first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you want to mess around with it and then decide
you can't really get how it, you know, it might be super fucking fun, but, you know, just from watching someone play it or reading about it, you know, this is something you gotta play, for sure.
Yeah.
But I wish games would, I mean, survival and wave-based stuff is really fun.
But it seems like everybody
does it now, since
and
Gears
no
of
one
War
does
did it.
anything different.
Yeah,
Like,
it gets a little, it's fun for like a couple hours, and then it's like, alright.
Now it's stale.
Yeah. So I was actually really hoping that they would do something completely different with the third mode, because they're trying to really do different things with this game.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, you know, just saying how much have they released about it, because maybe it's not just survival, maybe it's a little bit more like how the Easter eggs of zombies were. It's like, okay, you gotta perform this task. It's like, well, shit, now you gotta get out of here and stuff. When with next gen, shit could be falling apart and going to hell. And it's like, you gotta get out of there.
Yeah, I mean,
they can make it interesting
cool too.
But
moving on though, Destiny is finally getting a fucking patch to fix all of its just loot systems. It's the loot system. If you haven't played Destiny, the loot system is fucking atrocious. But so people found these loot caves. Bungie killed them, and they said, staring into a black hole farming is not how we meant Destiny to be played. So they killed them, but now they're really addressing it.
I think they realized the only reason people were farming these caves
was because there was no other way to get it.
Exactly.
There's no other reason why people would do that. So
engrams will now produce an equal or better item. So if you get a legendary, it's a fucking legendary. It might not be for your class.
Or like upgradable legendary items or like strange coins and stuff like that. It won't downgrade down to rare.
Yeah, it's not going to go to a blue or a green.
I don't think there's any chance for legendary to go to a green.
Yeah. And then rares, so the blue items will have a greater chance to become a legendary item. The daily mission, the weekly strike, and the Vanguard Tiger playlist will also be bumped for legendaries. And if you have any legendaries right now that you haven't decrypted, when this patch goes live, it will turn into a rare. That part makes no fucking sense. Also, Ascendant shards are now legendaries.
I also don't get why people would just be sitting on a legendary engram and not have decrypted.
I don't either.
So that's the thing. It's like who's gonna sit on it? I get a legendary. I'm like, fuck this. I'm going back to the tower.
The reason why people sit on that stuff is because the higher you get your Cryptarch rank, the more chance of you getting what you want.
Okay.
But even still,
it's a legendary. Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna bump your Cryptarch rank up.
No matter what, even if you get your Cryptarch rank up, there's still that chance of it being blue.
Yeah.
Might as well fucking roll the dice now.
Yeah. I'm really extremely happy that they're changing it so that you get a legendary, it's a legendary.
I like that they're realizing what they're doing wrong. Like they're kind of going through and slowly fixing a lot of the stuff that I was finding wrong. The only things left that I think that needs a terrible amount of fixing is map rotations and strike rotations, and then I mean this will come with DLC, and I'm still on the fence of how I feel about this, but maybe actually giving the game a story if the DLC and whatnot comes in. I'm on the fence about how I would feel about that, but I mean the game is supposed to be kind of like an MMO, so I mean
they're adding story over time.
So I mean I could suck it up and
I also hope they're gonna patch how the loot in the Crucible works.
Yeah.
Whereas if because there are times where I've been first place in the entire lobby and got nothing.
And then there was that one time the guy at the bottom of the team.
The worst person on the team got a legendary.
It's like
I don't get how it works.
The loot system shouldn't be based on luck. It should be based on
hard work and
hard
skill.
work
Yeah.
and skill and
Like-
dedication, and it's based on fucking luck, and that's frustrating.
Yeah.
So hopefully they change that, and I'm glad they're addressing it too.
Yeah. I'm glad.
So
someone's
they're
finally listening to the
they're
community.
listening. It seems like every week they're fixing a bunch of shit,
Yeah,
which is awesome.
Which is great, because if they want to be in this for the long haul, that's what they got to do. This is going to look like a completely different game in a year.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
With the new content they'll add, the DLCs.
The fact that they're
the
listening to the
patches.
community.
Yeah, exactly.
For
That's
once, a
good
developer is listening to its community.
A couple quick last things to mention on the gaming side. PlayStation Home for PlayStation 3 is going offline March 31st, 2015.
Nobody cares.
Nobody gives a fuck. That should have been offline when it fucking came out. Xbox Live Games for Gold for October. On the 360, you'll get Battlefield Bad Company 2 and Darksiders 2. And on the Xbox One, you get Chariot. Chariot's a brand new game. It's coming out, so you'll get it for free, kind of like Sony's doing with PlayStation Plus.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
What is
you guys
PlayStation?
better download those two games for your 360.
I already have Darksiders too.
They get Battlefield.
I haven't played Battlefield Bad Company 2,
Exactly.
but
You
at the
need
same
to.
time, like,
You need
at the same time, I don't use my 360 anymore.
Yeah.
It's okay. I hop on mine every once in a while. I mean,
I have games I need to finish for my 360, but it's PS4.
Watch Dogs on the Wii U won't get any of the DLCs. So
Yeah, I'm
Bad
not fucking
Blood,
surprised.
Bad Blood, and then I saw the funniest comment. You know, when this news story came out, someone commented and said, "Meanwhile, at Ubisoft, someone's sitting there saying, why don't our games sell on the Wii U?" You know, if you're going to put out half-ass shit and not give everybody the complete experience that they can get
That's
somewhere
why it's not
else,
gonna sell
it's
on
not
the
going to sell well on the Wii U. I mean, that's fucking
Yeah.
logic.
First off, did
Stupid.
Watch Dogs even come out for Wii U yet?
No, November 18th, the day all these huge ass games come out, so nobody's gonna buy this.
Somebody's
who's
gonna
buy this game.
nobody's gonna buy it anyway.
So it's stupid. Rocksmith 2014 is coming to PS4 and Xbox One November 4th. If you have like a PS3 version, you bought some DLC, you get it for the PS4, all that shit.
That's fucking smart. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Rocksmith, that's a fucking great idea.
It's actually a fun game. I have it for the 360, unfortunately, though.
Comes out the same day as Call of Duty. I'm surprised. And then Duck Dynasty, the video games, coming to PS4, Xbox One, PS3, 360, and 3DS October 14th.
Don't give up.
What the fuck are they going to do with this game? And what the hell's the 3DS version going to do?
And you're gonna shoot.
This is
if
a
it's
money grab.
If it's a fucking
Yeah.
hunting game, I'm gonna
Oh,
laugh. It's
God.
they probably just took Duck Hunt and it's like the same like old like 1980s graphics. They just put Duck Dynasty.
I
up
want
in
to
the corner.
play it just to see how shitty it is. You know?
Yeah, it's one of those games. Where it's like
Yeah.
I just want to see how bad the smell is.
Yeah. Moving on to music. The best tour of the year is happening in December.
Alright.
Asking Alexandria, Blessed to Fall, Chelsea Green, Upon a Burning Body, and The Family Ruin. Nobody gives a fuck. Miss May I and Defiance are touring in October. That's a pretty cool fucking show. Nightwish and Delane are touring in April
That's alright.
/ May. Nightwish is really fucking growing on me, so I kind of really want to go to that maybe. Depends what else is happening that week. Betraying the Martyrs, Reflection, and
Between the Martyrs.
this band, Invent Anime. What the fuck band name is that? Touring in November. Clutch, I guess that's Touche?
Torch.
Torch.
I don't fucking know.
Lion
And
Eyes.
Lion Eye
Another Lions band.
touring
Yeah.
over December and January. Clutch is fucking awesome. Job for Cowboy announced a new album, Sun Eater, and it comes out November 11th, and I'm extremely fucking excited for this album. They put out a new song, and it was so completely different for everything they do. It was like progressive. It was fucking weird, and there was so much. It was just go listen to this song. I forget. It's something of nihility. It is amazing. So I'm stoked on that. AC/DC's new album, Rock or Bust, comes out on my birthday, December 2nd. And also Malcom Young is retiring. He didn't record this album. He didn't write anything on this album, and it's rumored that he had a stroke.
Yeah,
and
he's having some health issues, yeah.
Yeah, so
and his
he's
son is taking his spot, I think, right?
Okay.
That's-
Yeah, I didn't know. That's cool.
It's either his son or his nephew or something like that.
That's
It's
it.
definitely a very sad thing because, you know, he's a big part of AC/DC.
Yeah.
I think he writes. I think up until that point he wrote
Most
Yeah, I mean,
of
he wrote a
them.
lot of stuff.
most of the stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, he did backing vocals too. I mean,
Yeah.
So that's gonna be it's just good.
But I do think it is.
I mean, AC. I love.
Hanging up, man.
I was like, I love AC/DC. I mean, yeah, sure, come around once more so I can see him because I haven't seen him yet. But it's like, it just hang the boots. Brian Johnson, I'm sorry. Angus, you sorry.
I mean, they look like they're gonna fucking fall apart.
But look at the Rolling Stones too.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's good. But they're alive on pure cocaine. Like that's the only thing that's keeping them alive.
Yeah.
I guarantee that's what's keeping Keith Richards going.
Yeah. This album will probably sell a lot of copies. Black Ice from 2008 was #1. It sold like 8 million copies worldwide. This will probably sell a lot. I'm interested in it because AC/DC was the very first band I ever got into. But
yeah, they're one of the first bands that I was like.
I mean, it is just really sad that Malcom Young is no longer part of the band. It's sad, his situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, AC/DC, they gotta hang up soon, man.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Killswitch Engage has started writing a new album. As you can see on my paper that I wrote, I'm really excited about this.
Because you have like, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 exclamation points.
Yeah, so I'm super fucking excited. And then Vila Mayo, vocalist Brandon Butler is not in the band. The band's writing a new album. This is the best fucking move for this band. Like, their vocalist was awful, and he was so awful live. So hopefully they can find a really good vocalist and will just completely rejuvenate Vila Mayo.
I like how you actually have it written as Vila Mayo on here.
Yeah.
Veil of
So, yeah, I should have put it with Veal. But,
Veil of Mayo.
I don't know personally why anyone would be sad that he's leaving. If they're one guitarist left, then sure. But there's way better vocalists out there that they could probably find. So if you're sad about Vila Mayo's guitar or singer leaving, I'm sorry if I offended you. And then to the new releases. This shit's all coming out the week of September 30th. 2 on the Xbox One and 360. That game looks fucking awesome.
It does,
and I really want to play that. Natural Doctrine on the PS4, the PS3, and the Vita. This is like a strategy game, and when you lose, you're done. You start over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely.
I'm okay with that,
No matter
though.
what.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like,
Yeah, and it's
games
supposed to
don't
be
make
really
you feel
hard.
consequences anymore.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be really fucking hard, so should be. It's definitely for the hardcore people, for sure.
Yeah.
This should be cool. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax for PS3 and the 360. So if you're a big Persona person, there you go. I think it's like a fighting game or something. Shadow of Mordor for the PS4 to Xbox One and PC. This game's scoring really well, and it makes me really excited for this game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick it up day
I'm
of.
gonna pick it up.
Nah, I'm gonna wait.
I'm gonna pick it up.
But
I'm gonna pick it up day of. I already have $30 down on it, so I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Might as well. Fuck it.
Keith's gonna review Shadow of Mordor then.
Alright.
So there we go. Falling Skies, the game for the PS3 and 360. I don't know what you're doing in this game. That's just a money grab.
Yeah, kind of.
Crime and Punishment Sherlock Holmes for the PS4, Xbox One, PS3 and 360, and the PC.
Huh. Alright.
No idea
Whatever.
what it's about. Whatever.
Smash Brothers comes out October 3rd. That's the Friday.
That's a
The
weird
3DS.
fucking release date, but yeah. Alright.
Nintendo always puts their games out on Fridays.
It's fucking weird. But alright, whatever.
They want to do their own thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
what people
It's
go-
smarter to me because you pick up the game and then you can chill all weekend and play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's smart.
I mean, maybe a lot of people get paid on Friday, so I mean that could also be it.
Yeah.
You more impulse buys can happen on Friday, but
This game's gonna be fucking huge.
yeah.
And Smash Brothers is really good on the 3DS. I'm
I'm
sure it'll
playing
be
the
better
demo
on the
to
Wii
do
U.
that.
Yeah, I've been playing the demo and it's a lot of fucking fun. So I'm really excited for this game. The 3DS needs a big game now because it hasn't had one in a while.
Yeah.
That's Pokemon.
Whatever the fuck this game is, Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus for the Vita.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's like that Vita video we just made. Yeah, it needs that
Yeah.
all over the place.
Titanfall's getting its final DLC pack, IMC Rising, only on the Xbox One version. And then Watch Dogs Bad Blood, which is already out. New story DLC. Frank said it's good.
Frank said it's good. Might have to check it out eventually.
And then music side, Decapitator with Blood Mantra. That album is streaming now, and I listened to it, and my head almost fell off.
Did you
We
have a
almost
bucket?
got-
Did you get a
God,
bucket?
that is one of the best albums.
Did
of
you
the
get?
year.
Did you have a bucket ready for?
When I get decapitated, Jesus Christ, that album is so fucking good. Black Crown Initiate with Wreckage of the Stars. I'll be reviewing both of those two. So stoked on that. Non-Point with The Return. Non-Point just needs to fade away into nothing. I have a bullet with a name on it, and it's going straight to their faces. 1349 with Massive Cauldron of Chaos.
That's just such a hard ass name.
They're a black metal band. It's okay. That's streaming too if you want to check that out. Electric Wizard with Time to Die. You could get high on some LSD and listen to this shit. Meshuggah is putting out the Ophidian track with, that's like their live DVD, CD thing. Between the Buried and Me is putting out Future Sequence live at the Fidelatorium. That's them playing Parallax 2 in its entirety. So that's pretty cool. Sick of It All, if you're a hardcore person, is putting out the last act of Defiance in Evergrey. For the power metal people are putting out Hymns of the Broken. That's all I got.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's all the breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We
this
just hit
is
this.
Weekly Breakdown.
Number 7?
7.
7.
Yeah, lucky 7s.
Woo.